Battlerite Royale will be a standalone game. Perfect World announces Torchlight Frontiers. All that and more. I'm Zach Sharps, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, the most recent entry in Webzen's Mu IP has officially launched. Yes, Mu Legend, their hack-and-slash action MMO, is not only accompanied by its arrival on Steam, but also the game's first official expansion, Noria. The expansion adds a new continent, more quests and dungeons, a variety of new elements including improved leveling, a new pet system, and more. As someone who enjoyed Mu Legend when it was in open beta, if they fix the numerous performance issues, this might be something I'll check out again in the near future. What about you? Leave me a comment down below. If a very fast-paced shooter is more your taste, Bethesda shooter Quake Champions has officially gone free to play. Now this came in ahead of schedule, and unfortunately the game doesn't have a great monetization model. You'll only have one champion for free, and the rest you'll have to pay real money for. Since that's the case, I'll likely not cover it much on the show unless it has a massive update, kinda like how I treat Star Wars The Old Republic. Hopefully, over time they'll introduce a better monetization strategy that's more open rather than restricted. First a hack and slash game, then a fast-paced shooter, and now we'll be discussing a game that bills itself as, quote, the world's first MOBA-inspired vehicle action game. Switchblade is the first entry from developer Lucid Games, but the team doesn't lack experience. Switchblade features 5v5 combat with classes, towers, and friendly mobs that you'll need to escort. That said, by looking at screenshots and gameplay, the game does seem a little bit more open than the standard MOBA. Overall, seems interesting. More unique MOBAs is never a bad thing. One thing that I didn't see coming was Runic Games' amazing action RPG IP Torchlight being resurrected, but it does appear Perfect World Entertainment had other ideas. Developed by a new studio, Ectra Games, headed by former Runic Games and Blizzard North co-founder Max Schaefer, Torchlight Frontiers is the next game in the franchise. The game will utilize a shared, persistent, and dynamically generated world where players can team up to plow through dungeons. At this time, there's not much else in terms of gameplay details, but all will be good come Gamescom on August 21st through the 25th and during PAX Prime, because it's expected that gameplay will be revealed there. Personally, this news made me extremely excited since I love Torchlight 2, but I'm curious what you all think, so it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked if you all wanted to see an Ion 2. Unsurprisingly, most of you said yes, with only a couple of no's. This week, if you wish for your comment to be possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, are you hyped for a new Torchlight game? Why or why not? Last up in the news this week, because it's obviously the thing right now, Stunlock Studios announced that Battlerite's Battle Royale mode, Battlerite Royale, will be a standalone game. The MOBA-style Battle Royale title will enter early access on Steam in September. The decision to split it off is basically the same reasoning that Daybreak gave with H1Z1. Stunlock believes it will be easier to develop the MOBA and the Battle Royale game separately instead of as an all-in-one. Personally, I can understand their perspective on this, but I do have a hard time believing that a MOBA Battle Royale will succeed. I mean, their current title isn't really doing that hot, so this feels more like a last-ditch effort for viral success. Can't blame them for that, but that's just how I see it. You know what else I see? Giveaways, of course. Yes, be sure to swipe right when you check out MMOBomb.com. Check out them giveaways page, bookmark the page, and take it out for coffee every once in a while so you don't miss a thing. You never know, you might get lucky. As for myself, signing out till next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.